Right, all right. This is the 38th video, hour 38, Final Fantasy 16. All right, so we're at Martha's Rest. We're finishing up Things Fall Apart, and then we're gonna go back and do the other dilemma, finish that up. In the other video, you guys did see I kind of got murked up by the I think it's Savrog. Yeah, he whooped my ass. But I actually beat him in the last video, and I did it relatively easily. I beat him at level 39. So you guys, I'm actually gonna post that video because he's supposedly one of the hardest hunt characters to fight. Um, so we're actually gonna, and we actually decided to actually just have that standalone because I just decided to run it real quick. First time I've actually run something outside of the initial video. Um, and yeah, man. We're just gonna keep it going. So far, now we're good to go. We got the Orichalcum in the last one. Okay, so we're good. What the fuck are those things? All right, so we're gonna whoop some ass right now, guys. Let's use the Giga Breath. I mean Giga Flare. Same shit. Look at that shit. Look. I love that attack. Shit is serious. We're just gonna use this to like just tear them up. All right. And let's go ahead and end this. Alright, so we move out the way. We can use Wings of Light. We're actually going to build this up. And now we're going to unleash the Mega Flare. There we go. That should take care of him. Hold that. I don't know who the hell I was punching. We're actually going to use the Giga Flare again. We're going to see if we can build this bad boy up. So we don't get hit. We're just testing it out. We haven't really had a chance to really mess around with it too much. We can make Thorgil attack for us. We have one right now. Oh shit. He whooped our ass before we had a chance. We wanna cast this, man. Yeah, just like that. And now we're just gonna, we're a little sloppy there, but we just wanted to, now we're gonna get off the Giga Flare. Beautiful attack. Alright. And we should just be able just to, just like that. Alright. So we're, oh, that's that shit that cast death on me again. Wait, hold on.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I hope that's not the thing that... We gotta kill that thing quick, because I'm not fucking with that thing. That thing right there will kill you for no reason. So we're just gonna stay on top of it. Alright, and we're just gonna stay on top. Yeah, this is definitely, I'm pretty sure he does cast. What I want to actually try, I think we did pretty good with the stagger there. We're gonna hit him with the Giga Flare. Massive damage. And we get right back on it. We didn't really give him a chance to do shit. That's the way to do it, guys. That's the way to do that right there. I'm pretty sure that bad boy did have that same doom. We did not give him a chance to unleash that. You do not want him to hit you with that shit, because if you do not get out of that radial area of effect, you're dead. It doesn't matter how much health you have. It's called doom, and it's pretty fucked up, bro. You don't want to be there.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
We're level 40 now, guys.
But it
So that's
won't be
pretty
long
good.
before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
Smoking on lava and pine trees.
Scores of
All
Akashic.
right.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later will.
Would you like a cup of tea, sir?
The inn here
Sir?
affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha?
All right.
You
Which
don't
is
know
pretty
what's
good.
about
So
the
that's
rat.
gonna.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
All right, guys. Quest complete. So Flames of War are done. When it comes to that, we still got some more. So we got the Guardian Scarf here. So this is a curiosity, which is pretty cool.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that...
Oh man,
It's all right.
we know what you mean.
There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
All right, guys. So we have
I
him.
will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle. We shall be
Now we
staying
gotta
here
go
for
to
the time being,
Dalamil
and
in this
not
dilemma.
just for the air. I'll
Alright,
have one
guys.
of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
Let's pet our boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. And now we have Shine, guys. As part of the squad. Um. All right. All right, guys. So now let's go ahead and head to Dalamil. All right, guys. So my bad. We had a little bit of a little difficulty there. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Lubor.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting. They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox, and every bit as irritating.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
All right, guys. So let's go back to yeah, we're just moving around here. We're getting things situated. You already know how we do. Today's a busy day. We're just making
So,
movements though.
you see my predicament?
Okay.
What I saw was a room full of people who were
Okay.
angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of
Oh,
it.
is that
I've left
so?
a smolder. That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay.
What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
That's so true.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we... Ah, here he is now. Natalie,
allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants. Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt. It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Alright, guys.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Let's talk to Victor.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch. I take it your scouts found the bandits. Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses. Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest? The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can. And we will do the same.
Alright, so now we gotta protect the north gate from the bandits, right? Let's pick this one up so we can really destroy some shit. We're right out here. Let's switch over to... kind of want to use this. Oh shit, it actually worked out nice. To see if we can build up a mega flare. I want to see how effective this shit can be, honestly. There we go. I'm gonna try this. And now we're gonna use a Giga Flare. Should be able to clear out majority of the ads just here. Look at that. That was actually pretty good, guys. And this should be easy. So we find ourselves using a lot of Bahamut's abilities. We're gonna hit the wings. We're gonna hit the wings of light again. Can't really cast it. We can back away though. Now we'll use Mega Flare. It's only level 1, but we're just kind of messing with them at this point. You know, a little sign, get your dodge on. That Mega Flare is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. So far, I've really enjoyed Bahamut's abilities the most. Titan Block is pretty cool. Use that, convert the stun. Oh, we used it on the wrong person. It's okay. Poor guy. Alright. I don't think we hit anybody there. We got the precision dodge on him. What the hell happened to me, huh? Oh, it's the Sultan, huh? He's gonna take a Giga Flare to the face. It's actually slowing down time, if I'm not mistaken. If he breaks through, we can just bust this. That was a really good hit right there, guys. We're just gonna finish him off just like that. I don't know why we did that. Yeah, this one's done. Finish him off with that. That should be all she wrote right there. Why is he not? There you go. I was wondering. See, we sent Torgal in there to really bust that out. You guys kind of see the kind of ability he kind of had there. You see he kind of does all those spikes and shit. He's got a lot of crazy shit going on. The pooch is on something. But he's definitely been picking up the iconic powers as well. So he's getting stronger as we're getting stronger.
What do you think?
That we should hurry.
You okay?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act. I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright, guys. So, we did all of that.
Seems to have things under control.
So we gotta return back to the hideaway. So let's go back to the hideaway. We've taken care of everything, including all of the hunts already, right? Let's take a look at the map. What is this? This is just the reading table, so that's not really anything. We did get something from the Patron's Whisper, so we do want to go there. That's where we have to go anyway, right? So we'll just let's just go to the hideaway, and we'll go pick up our renown. All right. So okay, so let's go take a look. Sup, Clive? Sup, Clive? Sup, Clive? All right. All right. It's okay, guys. He's got this. All right. So let's go to Desiree. Hi, Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
All
Your
right. So we should have
benefactors are a
gotten.
generous lot.
See, look at this. We actually got. Where are we up to? 1145. Look at that, man. So we picked up these ability points. 1,500 ability points, guys. Serious. And look, the no risk, no reward, and some amber. Okay.
You earned this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know I did. All right. So we're gonna keep it going. As you can see, man,
Well
right
done.
now we're the rising flame. That shit sounds pretty dope. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and confirm with Nectar for our hunt targets. To confirm that we have done everything, well, let's ask about his adventures.
What did you find down there?
What did you find down there? A deeper understanding, huh? He couldn't swim. That's funny. Kind of cute, huh? Little bastard. Alright. So let's look at our hunt board. And guys, look at that. Look at that. Every hunt target's beaten so far. And we just beat Savrog. He was serious. That video is up, guys. I will be putting that up. It's like a 7-minute video, 6-minute video. It's not too serious. But it's pretty good. I do say so myself. So that's pretty good. You know, we're getting better. You know what I mean? He whooped our ass last time, but you know, we're getting better.
Was
Talk to
wondering
Otto.
when you turn up. Hello, small our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
All right.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special.
Yeah, we can
Abilities
wield
begin with the
all of
flames
them.
of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind,
Now
awareness,
we're getting,
spirit,
now
call
we're
it what
getting
you
somewhere.
wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua!
Oh shit.
Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Kangor.
Duty calls, man. Duty calls. Yeah, that's true though. If he didn't have the powers of the Phoenix, I'm pretty sure Joshua would have died a long time ago. It's amazing. Speaks to that icon's real power.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Alright, guys. So.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds.
We
I'm
got.
starting to think it
I
runs
see
in the
3 side
family.
missions there. Alright. Let's take a look at the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Alright, let's see.
Study it well, Clive.
Situation map.
Very good.
I mean, we've been in the mix of this thing, so it's not really much. We got some. Looks like we got some more hunt targets too. If I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Yep, we got one. It's just a C class. The pack, south of Tabor, um, in Dalmatia. Okay, we'll figure out exactly where that is, and make a movement there. We'll definitely pick that up first. Through Tabor to the fields that were met by by the fields of Carava. Okay, so we'll go to fields of Carava and we'll find them. It says it right there. We should be able to murder them pretty easily. Alright, so now let's take a look at the map. We've got 3 missions here. We know the new song. We've got more than 3 missions. We've got a lot of fucking missions. Jesus. Alright. Let's just go pick them up, guys. I know we can have 3 active at the same time, but we're gonna go ahead and do all of our side missions. As you know, that's how your boy Ghost does it. So let's actually start up here, and we'll work our way down.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Alright, let's talk to her.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Okay. Alright, so they want us to speak to the children of the atrium, which is cool. We got two other things right here. Let's just go take a look at the I don't know where's oh, we could set that. That's actually pretty dope if they gave us that. That's the encounter music.
Put me in this situation,
It's pretty nice.
Bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces
Oh, they're gonna
myself.
have another culinary.
I peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Alright.
Yeah, but
A little
this is my
monstrosities,
kitchen,
some
and I will not
culinary,
be outdone.
some
So if you
some
don't want to see
Halloween
any
type
known
shit.
favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been
Alright,
one
we'll
to
accept
play
that
favorites,
one too.
Molly.
We should be able to pick up all these. We might even be able to knock them all out before this hour's up. We'll see.
What's on the menu this time?
We did kind of drag ass a little bit in the beginning, you know, but still, you know, we got it done. Still happy we beat Savrog, man.
Like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Ah, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps I'll know something.
Alright, so we gotta talk to
And if
Tomes
he
about
does,
that.
I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
See, we have to go back to that
Do
room.
Lest we forget. You've got a reputation to uphold.
I think we're just gonna move around and kind of get it all done. Because now we're having to go back where we picked up that last. I mean, it is technically right there, man. If we don't have to really kind of come back this way, then let's just talk to him. He is right here. We'll knock them out as we go.
Warsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valencia, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chancellor's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Savoy delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambraquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Beach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Alright, cool. So now we know where we got to go out into the open world. Let's go take a look at... I don't actually know really what that is. Let's do here. We'll pick up this mission here. And I believe, yeah, see, we've got something here. We've also got something here. There's all types of shit, man.
What am I gonna do? But no more.
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trip that came by. One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hating people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Nan sometimes sells swords and that, but never to anyone who's not a friend of ours. That's how it's been for as long as...
Alright, so see if we can push this aside.
Lady Karen.
Maybe knock out one, knock out two.
How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
This is kind of how we would have did it anyway, you know. If he's right here, we can complete the mission. we
In
do it. You know
and
what I mean?
out of the hideaway.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking,
The hell is a papato?
out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more! And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Poor goat. Alright.
Did you see the pair?
Guys. All kinds of shit's going on here. Shit's crazy, bro. Alright, here's something else right here on the reading table. A humble request. Alright, so we gotta kill some bandits in the back alley. Alright, cool. So we'll pick this one up.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Okay, so we picked that up. We're stacking shit up here, right, guys? So we got the oath. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Well, we don't want to spend too long on the Guardian scarf we just got. There's the goblet from Sid, the apples, and then Ambrosia's tack. All right, and of course, you know that oath up there obviously meaning a lot. Look, we did not go out the back door, guys, like we always do. Isn't that good? Look at that. Alright, so now we look back, we still have something down here by the atrium, right? I kind of want to go down this way. And let's knock out. They all have us talking to each other, like, you know, return to Gouts right now. We'll probably finish this one.
With Lady Karen.
What did she say?
You know, you get a chance to really immerse yourself in the game. I mean, I got a million things going on, but I'm still enjoying the game.
Hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. While it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in how bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay. So this one continues.
I'll find out who's been making up lies about Owen.
Alright. So guys, this is looking like this last episode is going to be wrapped up. But what we can do real quick, this last episode, what the hell am I saying? These are all the places we have to kind of go to. That's where we have to go for the main mission. What we're going to do is we're going to fast travel back here. and actually, which will help us get to the atrium a little bit quicker. It's something I've been doing in the videos. If you guys have been following along, you guys are well aware how to get down with that. So we basically go here. We want to go to the atrium, right? It's always a long hike, regardless. And I believe we're gonna take this around up. It's been a minute, guys. You know, this is the first time I've This is like the second video. It's been I've had a gap. I think up like 36, and then the puppy and everything going on. You know, it's been different.
What do you reckon we should do?
But I think I got the hang of it
I
back
think we
again.
should just
You know
tell
what I
the
mean?
Shirley.
You'll get us all striped. I'm telling you.
All right, we'll pick up this last mission. And then if anything, we should have all of our missions out there where we just knock them all out and then possibly complete them at the hideaway. And then we'll move on to the main mission.
What is that?
That's not bad. We did pretty good in Selfish Hour. What do you think, guys? I mean, we got a couple of things done.
Of course it isn't.
The biggest thing about it, if we were to add the 5 minutes in from right now, we would have included Sarog in the fight too. Which you guys can look at that. That's basically in between video. It's a short.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
37 and 38. This being 38.
Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Oh,
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Middledore's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't...
You're right. It looks more like a...
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait.
Good thinking.
We're gonna try to speed through this so we can finish up this mission at least.
These round parts are called
the pans,
Molly's.
like the
These aren't
kitchen.
for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Okay.
What if I wanted to weigh goo?
What are the
Probably
chains
not.
for?
Well spotted.
Alright, so we looked at the pan, we looked at the arm, let's look at the gear.
This tiny piece is what's called
I
the
have.
Cogwheel.
Miss Middledore.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right.
Spin around and around.
They're very useful when you...
I remember the arm moved. When I
Weighing an
tried...
apple, and somebody ate it.
You should have tried weighing.
You know what part's supposed to move, so let's put the pieces...
Not a bad idea. So,
I think we've got it.
then here's what we'll do.
So he's gonna put the scales together for him.
Obviously, you need to start with the body.
And the arms go on the body, and then the arms hold the pan.
Very good.
And there we have a scale, people. Of those of you out there that are Libras,
Yes.
you know
we
you
did
love
Well,
your
this does
scales.
help.
Oh, I just put the pieces.
That's right.
All
We're
the
Miss
Zodiac
Middledore's
lovers
hair.
out there.
Hairs.
I'm a Virgo myself.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middleton.
Alright.
Until then, though.
Oh, cheerio. Okay, so guys, that right there will be where we leave this video at. It has been a
I
pleasure.
don't think Sid...
Left the cogwheel out. I hope he didn't mess up.